You just have to be willing to put yourself out there. And once you do, the magic will begin to happen. I'm happy to use my life as an example so that others can learn. You may have to let some things go before you become successful. Success looks different on everybody, and so does the process. Some of you want success but don't want to let go of the exact thing that's in your way of obtaining success. You can't have it both ways. Welcome to Living Your Truth with Tavares. Wow, thank you. I am living in my blessing. Thank you so much. This is great. Wow. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. I am him once again on another lovely Saturday. And today we have the lovely Aurea McGarry on the show. Also, Emmy Award winning. This is the first time we're doing this. This is exciting. So, I'd like to introduce Aurea. Aurea, how are you doing today?
Hey there, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I am so excited to have you here on the show. I'm great. I'm full of love and light, and it's just so awesome to be in this space with you. Aurea and I met through the Thrive Summit put on by Jamie and Marla a couple of weeks ago. That was a very successful summit to help people with finances and with loving themselves and with being a better version of themselves spiritually, mind, body, and nutrition as well. So, had the opportunity to work with Miss Aurea. And so, Aurea, what is going on in your world today? I know there's so many things to cover with you, and we're going to get to as many as we can, but please let the folks know how your journey began.
It's a loaded question there, Tavares. Oh my gosh. But my main focus is I absolutely love, more than anything, giving women hope for the future, because we tend to lose sight on our little girl dreams. Once we hit like 40, it seems like we're always thinking we're too old, we're too this, it's too late, there's somebody doing it better or faster, or who are we to jump into the game, and we're just always helping everyone else. So I'm just a big supporter, especially of women, to help their wildest dreams come true. And my Emmy didn't even happen. My TV show that won the Emmy Award didn't even happen for me until I was 48.
Wow.
And it was after the doctors removed my vocal cord nerve from the cancer I had and told me I'd never speak again. But then I went on to have a speaking career like never before. And beat the odds.
Wow.
So I did a TEDx at 60. So I just am such a supporter of women that ageism is just, the higher our number, the higher our score, not our disability.
I love that so much. I love your energy. I love your light. I love your wisdom. And Aurea, I definitely love the fact that you did a TEDx talk, because that is one of my goals. So I feel like I'm in the right space with the right type of spirit. So, and thank you for representing for the women, especially women of a particular age. I know that a lot of us feel that when it comes to our dreams and goals, that we want them now, and that if they don't come soon, then we are going to be without them. How did you overcome those feelings, those type of lower vibrations when it came to your own goals and dreams?
Well, you never overcome the feelings. We have to feel the feelings and do it anyway. We have to feel the fear and do it anyway. I am not a robot. I am a human like everybody else. And and the women listening will understand this. What choice do we have? There's many times our back is against the wall and we don't have a choice. We have to be successful, or have to, jump into the pool, even though we may think, who am I to jump into this big pool? But we have no other options. And that has been a great thing for me. All through my successes, I tend to be thrown into, I better do this, what I feel like I'm called to do, because what else is my options? What else could I do? Go back and work 9 to 5, job just over broke? No. So, and we're usually mothers, and, maybe we're a single mom, and I've been there, done that, of course. And it's like, we live for our kids. We live for, other people that need us, whether they're taking care of their parents or a sister or a relative or their kids. We do it because we feel the fear and do it anyway. Don't wait for the feeling to line up with what you're dreaming of or wanting to do. It will never feel like, oh, sure, I can do this. It's always like, oh my God, can I do this?
That is so true. I'm so grateful that you said that, because I have often felt those feelings. And you're right. We have to do it anyway. You are just amazing. And look, for the women out there, I want everyone to know my mother is my hero. Everything that I am, I've learned from my mother. So I do subscribe to women just like being influential, to being powerful, to being graceful and loving and patient with the process. So I'm excited to have you here. We're going to get more from Aurea McGarry here on Living Truth with Tavares. We will be right back.
Sit tight, we're paying some bills, and we'll be right back.
Hey, come outside, check out my new car I just got from Riverside Premier Motors. They hooked me up. Riverside Premier Motor has everything you're looking for in a vehicle. Dependability, gas saver, mid-size, full-size, SUVs, and luxuries. Bad credit, no credit, bankruptcies, no worries. Financing is available. Riverside Premier Motors is a pre-owned late model dealer that provides customers with a complete automotive experience, Carfax, and competitive prices. Riverside Premier Motors is dedicated to customer satisfaction. We're passionate about our cars, and we intend on sharing that passion with our customers. Come by today and check out our affordable inventory of dependable cars. Riverside Premier Motors is located in Riverside. From the 91 East, take the 215 North and exit La Cadena. Or call us 951-682-7770, 951-682-770, or hit us up online, www.riversidepremiermotors.com.
What you say?
I heard it through the grapevine.
Remember, practice positive self-talk. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. What's up, y'all? It's Tavares.
Hello, this is Adele.
And you are listening to Living Your Truth with Tavares podcast. Yo, Adele, thanks for the shout out. Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. I am him. Today we are on with the lovely Aurea McGarry, who is also an Emmy award-winning TV show host, founder of the Limelight Network. Aurea has been on featured many shows. She has garnered over millions of viewers between CBS, the ABC network, Ion. I mean, I can go on and on and on. Aurea is pure light, and she helps her clients to gain visibility, credibility, and authority through becoming professional podcasters, TV hosts, and industry leaders. Aurea, how did you become an industry leader yourself?
Well, I have to tell you, I just love your intro. You were very good at this, Tavares.
Thank you.
I'm going to take you around with me, introduce me everywhere I go.
Please, I'd be happy to be your intro and your hype man.
I love it. And,
Thank you.
To your question, I mean, we have to just jump in. If you're feeling called to do something, I just have lived it, felt the fear, jumped in, did it anyway. And I love reaching back. I love being a balcony friend to people to say, hey, been there, done that. Let's feel this fear, do it anyway. If you feel you're called to do something, I'm a big supporter of you. Why not? Give it a whirl. What do you have to lose? Let's be in those later ages like Betty White in our 90s, late 90s, saying, I tried it all. I gave it a whirl. Won some, lost some, so what? Collect the wins, collect the loses. That's what life is all about. It's never a loss. It's just an experience.
Wow.
We just, we've got to do, we got to jump in, but we've got to do with other people. People need people.
Yeah.
Do not try to do this world alone. The worst part of COVID, besides, death and losing people we love through COVID, was the isolation.
Yes.
How it took people and put them in isolation, and we could not socialize anymore. That was horrific because we are pack animals. We're meant to be together. So you're going to get all the inspiration today. Listen to me like, you can do it. But I'm telling you, when you stop listening to this podcast for a moment, it's over and you got to wait to the next one. You're going to be doubting yourself and wondering, how do I do this?
Yeah.
What do I do? You've got to lean in to your balcony balcony mentors that can show you the way, because we cannot do this alone. Mothers can't be mothers alone. Dads can't be dads alone. We need a tribe to live our life, not just raise our kids.
The village has risen. Thank you so much. Your energy, Aurea, I'm grateful. I am in love with your vibration, your frequency. I love everything about you. I love your story. I love the fact that you're a TEDx speaker, the voice of hope, keynote speaker, event MC, and the founder and host of Get Celebritized TV podcast, and a long-standing contributing host of Atlanta Live on WATC TV. Let's get back to the Celebritized TV. Now,
Yes.
I love this. When I read it, I said, Get Celebritized. Wait, I want to do that. And then, I mean, the way I read it, it really has a nice vibration to it. What is Get Celebritized TV about?
It's all about helping entrepreneurs earn more, live more, so they can give back more. Be a better supporter of their community, people and causes that matter most to them. And no matter what industry you're in, you need to learn how to overcome, to strive, to make it through the bad times, because that's what business is all about, order to become the celebrity in your niche. Whether you're a celebrity in your neighborhood, your city, your county, your state, the nation, or the world, it doesn't matter which size you pick. You need to be able to walk into a room and people say, oh, there's the realtor. He or she, they're amazing. Or there's the massage therapist. Oh my gosh, magic fingers. You need to be that celebrity in your industry. And that's what I help them do by telling stories of people that have failed forward to success.
Yes.
What could have stopped them? Because you're always seeing people successful thinking, oh, life is grand. But I open up the can of worms and say, here's some reasons why they should not be a celebrity. They should not be successful. Because we need to hear those to give us hope to keep on going.
Well said. See, it's interesting because not many people think about counting up the losses. We tend to focus on counting up just the wins, but you're saying that we have to experience those losses to even understand what a win really means to us. I love this. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares, and we have the beautiful, the talented, the Emmy Award winning Aurea McGarry on with us today, y'all. We'll be right back. What's up, everybody? I'm Tavares.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift.
And there's only one podcast to be listening to. That is Living Your Truth with Tavares. Yo, Swifties, what up? Taylor, I see you.
It takes a certain kind of man to run a farm and ranching business in California. It's not just a living, it's a way of life. And before you can be that man's banker, you better understand that way of life. That's why employees of Chase Bank like Bill Heilebrandt spend some of their time outside of the bank. They pull on their boots, roll up their sleeves, and find out firsthand what ranching is all about. So no matter what your business, get to know a banker who knows what the business is all about. A man like Bill Heilebrandt, a bank like Chase Bank, JP Morgan Chase, N.A., member FDIC.
Hey, Tavares here from Living Your Truth with Tavares. Always take time for your mental health. You matter. You are very important. And many people love having you around. So take the time for your mental health. I know life can get crazy. I know we all get busy. I know we got to be here, there, here. Oh yeah, and can't forget that meeting. I get it. But take the time to give yourself enough time so that you can cruise along into your day and about your day. There's no need to be playing catch up throughout the day. We all hate that feeling. I know I do. I can't stand rushing. It gets on my last nerve. So I do myself the honor and the privilege of giving myself a bit more time just so that I don't have to rush.
There's no need to build up all that angst, all that cortisol inside your body, all that adrenaline. It's not good for you. So give yourself the time and have a great day. We'll see you next week.
Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. Today we are talking with Aurea McGarry. She is pure light. We're talking about Get Celebritized TV and podcast. And I see here, Aurea, you also worked with Jillian Michaels before. What was that like?
Oh, she came on my Get Celebritized TV show and podcast, and she was amazing. And
Nice.
we were talking, it was during, I think it was right after, it was 2021, right after the COVID was still going on, pandemic was still going on, and we talked about success through that, how to be an entrepreneur, and how she took her 15 minutes of fame and ran with it. When many people get a moment in the spotlight and then you never see them again, they're like that one-hit wonder. But she took it and became a wonderful mogul. She's a mother. She talks about her children and her life as such. And she also talks about a big loss she had, something she tried during COVID that didn't work. And she was able to say, okay, let's put that down. That is not working. So when to walk away to an idea that just is not profitable, to move on to what it will be and can be profitable. So you can see her on my show. She was just great. And again, girl power all the way.
All the way.
Long.
Let's dig back into that. Let's dig into knowing when to walk away. You struck a chord with me right there. A lot of individuals that I work with, I am a health and transformation educator. That's what I do. I transform people's lives weekly. Probably about 10 to 15 people every week I'm transforming lives. And a part of that transformation is knowing when to walk away from certain things that are no longer serving us, right? Why do you feel that we as people have a difficult time walking away from things that we know no longer serve us?
Well, there's a bunch of reasons. One reason, if it's our idea, it becomes like our baby, our child, and we're not going to walk away. We want to nurture it and help it and give it life support because we get this emotional attachment to it. So that's why it's so important to have your balcony mentors, your coaches above you, because we cannot see the picture through the frame. We cannot see what's going on if we're inside this picture. We need other eyeballs say, hey, this was a good idea, but it's not working. You need to revisit. And here's why, and here's what could happen if you let go of that and, replace it with something else. So you have to have mentorship and guidance throughout your life. The biggest people in the world do, the Oprahs, the Tyler Perrys, the Steven Spielberg, they always ask for counsel. There's a team. You can watch any movie or any TV show, which is my world, and see the list of credits when the show is over.
That's
it's
true.
Not just Shonda Rhimes all alone. It's Shonda Rhimes and then 5 minutes of credits of those that made her look good, and that show be what it is. There's so much to it. So you've got to have other people looking at it and be willing to listen to wise counsel. And that's very important. People who are where you want to be in that position you're asking for advice on. Like, don't ask me for advice on your taxes and CPA. That's not my jam.
Got it.
I'm not going to. But be careful. People want to give their advice where they have no business giving advice. Make sure you're getting advice from people who are where you want to be in the space that you need advice on today.
Absolutely. My mother would tell us growing up, she would always encourage myself and my three sisters to hang around with people that had more than us or as much as us. And it was to help us understand that we could have more in life and that we should be around folks, like-minded folks, to understand what they're doing, perhaps, what they're thinking, how they're thinking, right? Because when it comes to the things that we want in life, we have to be able to, I believe, create some type of routine. Like for myself, I have a morning routine and an evening routine that allows me to always wake up and meet my day at least the baseline so that I could get that day going from the baseline as opposed in the negative. When you start your day, Aurea, how do you get yourself prepared? Like when you're going on to a speaking event or you're about to make an appearance, is there anything that Aurea does in terms of a routine that gets you ready for your events?
Coffee.
I love it.
Yes, always my cup of coffee. But it's what lights me up. You know you're in the right industry when just the sheer fact of doing it gives you energy.
Yes.
Like doing this with you today gives me energy. I don't have to look for it. I don't have to run up and down and
Yes,
yoga and any
that's
of
right.
that to prepare myself. It's what I love to do.
Oh my goodness.
So when I'm doing that, it's like I wake up excited naturally because I'm doing what I'm meant to do.
Oh.
If you're doing something and I'm meant to do, if I have to wake up and it is tax season or something like that, it's like, oh, there's not enough coffee in the world to get me excited about that. It's like, oh, I need to talk to the accountant today. I need to go up to the number. Hate.
That's right.
Hate even more. So, those days you just have to do what you got to do, and then it's over. But that's where discipline comes in.
That's right.
There's many times as entrepreneurs we need to have discipline to do the stuff that's not sexy and glamorous and what we love doing. And we need to delegate and hire the right people to do it better than us, but we still always have to oversee, that stuff.
That's
but
right.
then the days you're getting up to do what you're meant to do, I could do it without coffee and I could do it all day long.
This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We are locked in with Aurea McGarry. We will be right back. What's up, y'all? It's Tavares.
Hey, this is Joe Perry.
And Steven Tyler from Aerosmith.
And you are listening to Living Your Truth with Tavares podcast. I love Aerosmith. Thanks, y'all. You know how hard it is to keep going? I mean, do you really understand what it takes to keep going? What it takes to wake up in the morning and hit the gym 6 days a week? The thought process that goes into that mindset. The conviction that goes into those tasks. I mean, you gotta believe in yourself, because believing in yourself is believing in the possibilities of you. See, if I'm lacking on myself, then I'm gonna pay the price. And this is why I don't concern myself with what other people think of me. If I cared about what people thought of me, if I cared about what haters said, I'd never get anything done. And I'm so proud of myself because I'm always getting things done. The cool thing about being wrong is that you can get it right. See, there's always a lesson to be learned if you allow yourself to be available to that. Some people look at other people when they're wrong and they want to say, oh, you're a bad person. I say, you're about to get better. Because I would never understand success without failure. See, I dare people all the time to really be who they want to be and not be what they have been pre-programmed to be. We are all born in this life, into this world, pre-programmed. I think we can all agree to that, because when you're born, you have a mother and a father, or maybe you don't have either. Maybe you're born into a foster system. Everywhere that you're looking as you're growing up, you are being influenced on how to think, how to speak, and you're also being influenced on perhaps what you should wear, the kind of job you should have. I find it rather interesting that everybody has something to always say when change is happening. Not everyone has the guts to change. That's why I step right into it. I used to be fearful of that. This is why I can speak on this. But now I acknowledge fear. I address it and move right past it. Fear no longer paralyzes me like it paralyzes many people that I know. Even those that I help to transform, they too are fearful. They're fearful of the unknown. But I ask you, what are you afraid of? Is it because you're so used to doing things a certain way? I mean, really, what is it that has you so fearful? Why is it that when other people change, you may find yourself questioning that change or doubting that change? Me? I embrace that change. I've learned to love that change. I've learned to own that change. People are always taking shots at me. But guess what? Those shots are always missing. They never come close to my core.
They don't come close to my spirit because my aura is too bright. My light is too bright. I move with too much love. There's that word again. I'm so grateful and thankful for who I am. You can't knock me off my pedestal. It will never happen. I've tangled with some of the best of them, but I rise above all of them. No, it's not arrogance. That's me being confident in who I am and what I am capable of. I no longer become frustrated with haters and the naysayers. I look at them and smile, flash my megawatt smile, and keep it moving. Because won't nobody knock me off, and won't nobody slow me down. I lift as I rise, and that is what's important to me, to lift as I rise. It's about me, but it's not always all about me, and I recognize that too. Each one teach one of the truest lessons I've ever learned. However, not everyone is ready to learn. People are not ready to let go of their past because that's all they know. And instead of focusing on their future, they romance about their past, which keeps them from changing. I say this with a full heart and a gentle smile. Do you, because nobody else will. Focus on you, because nobody else will. Love yourself first, because nobody else will. It all starts with the self. Whatever you want, you can have, but you first gotta believe in yourself. And to believe in yourself is to believe in the possibilities of the unknown.
My style is the best. Perhaps I was talking when I should have been listening. My style is the best.
People don't even listen to a body of work anymore. I think people are so brainwashed. You get up in the morning, you click on the computer, you see all these pictures, and it's all you think of is the picture and the image that you see all day, every day, and you don't see the human form. And I think when Nina Simone put out music, you loved her voice. That's what she wanted you to love. That was her instrument. But you didn't get brainwashed by her day-to-day life and what her child is wearing and who she's dating and, all the things that really, it's not your business, and it shouldn't influence the way you listen to the voice and the art, but it does.
Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. Today, we have the beautiful, talented Aurea McGarry. I could not be more thrilled to be in this space with her. Aurea has done a lot of beautiful things around the world. She's passionate about empowering women, business owners, on how to gain more notoriety in their career by capitalizing their intellectual property so they can attract their ideal customers and become the go-to person in their industry. Aurea, when it comes to becoming the go-to person, give me your top 3 go-to characteristics an individual must possess.
Well, no matter what industry you're in, you need to have a very clear why you. Are you the expert and the go-to person because of maybe a degree you have or an experience you've had or been there, done that?
Mm-hmm.
And you need to let the world know that because there's so many people in every industry. We all have competitors. We all have people do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to stand out. And it's not always a specific, okay, I have a PhD. Sometimes it's like my friend Scarlett Lewis, who has a nonprofit, Jessie Lewis Love Foundation, because her 6-year-old son was killed in the Newtown, Connecticut shooting.
Oh, wow. So
now,
sorry.
she can talk about the loss of a child when I cannot.
Correct.
And because of what she went through, it didn't take a degree, didn't take anything except for a one-day experience that changed her life. Now she can relate to others in that same pain.
That's right.
But she has to let people know that because she's doing this nonprofit, she's in this space, she's speaking on stages because of that moment in time. That does, unfortunately, make her an expert now in this. She's down the road,
That's true.
survived it, and can help other parents now go through it. And they want to hear from her because she's not saying, oh, I'm sure you'll be fine. She's saying, let me hold your hand. I have experienced this too.
I love that.
So many people think, oh, I need a bigger degree, or I need a bigger this, or I need to take another coaching program. Or it's like, really take stock of, why should we listen to you and what you are speaking about? You know, why people should listen to me and get celebritized is, you know, I let people know that I am an Emmy Award winner. What I do best is TV, stages, marketing, and that because of my accolades and my other things I've done in TV. That's my world. But like I said, I'm not a CPA. I'm not a financier. That's not my jam. But I let people know, why should you listen to me in this specific niche? I am great at what I'm doing.
That's right.
This is why. And if you also like my personality does matter. So that's another piece.
Absolutely.
Because you can have the exact same storyline and everything else as someone else, but they will gravitate to you because you are the way you are with your DNA that nobody else has. I may be too outgoing for one person when somebody else may want somebody more soft-spoken and slower.
True.
Great. So your personality is very important. Your accolades are very important. Your experience is very important. And your education, whether it's life education, life experience, or an extra accolade you need because you do want to be a better therapist or psychologist or chiropractor or massage therapist, then education matters if you need to stay up on the next best thing.
Wow. Thank you for breaking that down like that. How important is it for people to tell their story?
Oh, utmost important, because people do business with people they know, like, and trust. And if they can relate to you and your story, they're going to dig a little deeper to find out if they want to work with you.
True.
And it's more important now than ever before. It didn't used to be as important. People would just look at accolades. But since the last 5 years, with social media and everybody, you know, laying out all their laundry everywhere, people like to get to know, like, and trust you. They like to know if you're a dog lover, or if you're an avid runner, or if you do yoga. They like that personal touch because they say, oh, I can relate to this person. You know, if you're funny, or if you're more poignant, you're more, deep. That's the first thing that'll attract them. I attract a lot of clients just because of my animal loving. You know, I feed possums.
Nice.
I've had a kangaroo.
Wow.
I show that off, and people say, oh, you're going to confuse people. No, I'm not, because animal lovers attract other animal lovers. It's the first thing we have in common. And then they see everything else that we do.
That's true. No, you make a very good point. Wow. You know,
if you love darts, if you love pool, if you love, whatever, if you're a vegetarian, if you're a vegan, let people know, because sometimes that's the first connection they will have with you, because we have to build connection before we have sales.
We have to build connection before we have sales, ladies and gentlemen, and children with their parents' permission to tune in to Living Your Truth with Tavares today as we sit and we discuss life, success, business, empowerment with Aurea McGarry. We will be right back.
Cerritos Wheel and Custom is having their biggest parking lot sale ever. As a matter of fact, it's so big it will cover 2 full days, this Friday and Saturday. Cerritos Wheel and Custom's Bellflower location has thousands of tires and wheels at unbelievable prices. And when they say unbelievable prices, they mean Centerline Hellcat 16x8 aluminum wheels for only $239.95 each, or Dynomax Performance exhaust for your car, van, or truck, only $19.99. The new GT 17x8 Mustang wheels for as low as $99.99 each. And with the purchase of any wheels and tires, receive 2 free laps at the Malibu Grand Prix. Good at their locations in Fountain Valley or Anaheim. Talk about bargains? You'll find them at Cerritos Wheel and Custom's huge parking lot sale this Friday and Saturday in Bellflower, 1 block north of the 91 freeway on Bellflower Boulevard. Remember, here's your chance to really clean up with fantastic buys for your car, van, or truck. It's the Cerritos Wheel and Custom's big parking lot sale this Friday and Saturday at Cerritos Wheel and Custom on Bellflower Boulevard in Bellflower.
Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares on another lovely Saturday, and we are here with Aurea McGarry. I am so grateful. Aurea has helped thousands of women rise above their circumstances and earn more money by creating additional streams of income. Aurea, how important is it to have multiple lanes of income? I've heard this in my coming of age. I have several myself, but how important is this to have multiple lines of income coming in as we venture off into our lives and look to perhaps create generational wealth?
Well, I'm going to give a caveat to that.
Okay.
You can have multiple streams of income, but do not make it where it's all over your social media and everywhere, where people get confused.
Okay.
1 minute you're selling vitamins, the next minute you have a dress line, the next minute you're a CPA. That's a confused mind does nothing.
Very good point.
You can be what you do. Make sure you're in your lane, solidly in your lane. And when you walk into the room, they say, "Oh, there's the realtor," or "Oh, wow, there's the best massage therapist in town." Great, that's one. The rest of it, have it as that side hustle. Whether you're an investor, whether you do things on the side, that's great. But make sure that you are first known as something. Get that fully established. Then you can take your extra income and invest in other things. But don't all of a sudden start bombarding social media with, Amway or doTERRA and other things. And now now waters you down.
Yeah.
You can still do it, but do it on the side, under the radar, a different community. Make sure your publicity is firmly in what you do. Like, you can think of any celebrity. They are Meryl Streep. They are, George Clooney. You don't know about all the investments they do. They produce, they write.
That's right.
They're doing different projects.
That's true.
They're not throwing up on us all that. We know Shonda Rhimes is what she does, but she's got a lot of side investments, a lot of side hustles. She doesn't let us know all that. It's there. You could look it up if you wanted to, but it's not where they shine the limelight on. So do what you got to do to have multiple streams of income, but lay firmly in your lane of expertise.
I like how you put that. Lay firmly in your lane of expertise. That is important. It's important for us to find our niche. It's important that we understand what the message is that we're going to be sharing, right?
Exactly. There is a different aspect, though. If you look up a gentleman named Dr. X, A-X-E, he started out as a chiropractor. Now, my son-in-law is a chiropractor, so I know this story well. He started out being a chiropractor. He has since ventured into an empire. Now he doesn't even have to adjust patients anymore because he has vitamins, protein shakes, has a TV show, a podcast. Wow. He has taken that into empire status, but it's not confusing because he's not a realtor, massage therapist, chiropractor, Amway salesperson, all that. He is the best chiropractor in his industry, in his realm, from him claiming that and then going to the next step in medicine, in health, fitness, taking the whole body and turning it into his empire. But it all stems to him being a credited chiropractor. So now you're going to listen to him on what he likes for vitamins, therapies, protein shakes, alternative light therapies. So it all makes sense and is not confusing. He doesn't have a realtor show and is a chiropractor. Does that make sense?
That's incredible. I love
turn
that.
Turn your business into an empire. Stay in your lane and create an empire, multiple streams of income that all complement your degree in what you do.
There you go. Operative word, complement. We must stay in our lanes, everybody, and produce products and opportunities that complement also what we're into. Aurea, you're also currently serving on the Emmy Awards Board of Governors as an active Emmy judge. What is that experience like?
Oh, my God. Little girl dream. Talk about complimenting what I do. Everything I do complements the TV world. After winning my Emmy Award, then many years later, them honoring me with being voted onto the board and getting accepted. It was amazing. Then a judge. All complements my TV industry. So it's a compliment. My television network, the Limelight Network, complements my industry again.
It does.
So it's more like that empire nest. But I love it because I love all things TV. It's a little girl dream to be so active in the TV world, which is my wheelhouse. house, my love, my passion. The people are amazing, and the people you get to meet and work with and collab with, and just being a leader in something that's so special to me, because I believe TV can be used for such good.
Absolutely.
It can be entertaining, it could be educating, it could just be your secret indulgence. That's good too, and I just love every bit of it.
And we love you right here on Living Your Truth with Tavares. We will be right back with more from Aurea McGarry.
Get your next nutrition coach at thebodysynthesis.com today.
Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. We are here with Aurea McGarry, Emmy Award-winning TV host, CEO of the Limelight Network, and looking for talented new TV show podcast hosts. She's always keeping her eye and ears open for new talent. Aurea, what's that like when you get a hold of new talent, or when you're in that space where you're looking to help others? What does this do for you? Because I know what it does for me, right? I get super energized. I get super excited about helping others to lift and rise. So for you, when it comes to looking for new talent or to mentor talent, what does this do for you?
Oh my gosh, it's just like what you said. When we're in our world, we're in our element, whatever we're doing, that gives us our energy and our purpose in life. And I love doing it because I'm a teacher at heart and a mentor at heart. I used to be a preschool teacher way back when.
Really?
Many decades ago.
Oh my goodness.
Once you're a teacher, you have that soul of a teacher, and you love teaching. And that's what we're doing right now. We're helping the world give new ideas and space to do, and it's what it's all about. And I love doing it. It lights me up because I want to help as many people before I take my last breath as I possibly can, because I almost died from cancer at 38 years old.
Wow.
And when that happens, you really appreciate life.
Definitely.
And you appreciate one day I want God to be able to say, well done, thou good and faithful servant. I did all that I could. So that's what it's a part of.
I too am a servant leader, so I recognize that in yourself. My mother is a breast cancer survivor. I was there with her and helped her through her treatment. I was taking her to her appointments, but most importantly, I was there to help nurture her through nutrition and knowledge and just support. So I thank you for your battle, and I thank you for your courage. I want to really highlight that because I do understand how much courage it takes to navigate that particular event. I watched my mother navigate that event, and at times it was very difficult. It was hard to watch.
Yeah.
And with her resilience, so much of what I have inside of me, I was able to see play out in real time. Her resilience, her courage, her strength. You know, when she was weak after a treatment, she wouldn't want to get up or eat, or really didn't want to move or do anything. Yeah. And so I thank you for just mentioning that, because I know that many people have experienced that particular event in life. But I look at you and I see light. I see life. I see empowerment. I see strength. I see courage. I see motivation. I see momentum. I see a spirit that is relentless in her efforts and in her journey. And so I just thank you so very much for never quitting. Thank you for never stopping. Thank you for overcoming and overcoming and overcoming. You are purely light. You are spirit. You are beautiful. You are brilliant. And I want to thank you for coming on the show today. How do you feel right now?
Well, Michael, like I said, I want to wrap you up and keep you with me every day. You just pour into people and make me feel so special. special. Thank you. You know, as us as teachers and mentors, we're always pouring other people, and you just poured into me and made me feel so special. And for that, I thank you so much.
You are so very welcome. Aurea says, if your ship doesn't come in, take a taxi. Now, one of my most favorite quotes. This is one of my most favorite quotes from you. Quickly, briefly explain to the people what you mean when you say, if your ship doesn't come in, take a taxi. I know what you mean when you say that, but just for the listeners.
It's absolutely over, under, around, or through. Make your dreams come true. I created my own television show to get on the road, to do what I want to do, to tell great stories, which led me to the Emmy Award, which led me to the Emmy board, the judge, everything that my little girl dreams wanted to do. So if you're sitting there getting rejection like us actors get, like you're not right for the part, you're too this, you're too that, sorry, reject, create your own path. Go out there and make it your own way. Over, under, around, or through. Think of the word as wow. Next time you get rejection, or next time you get something that says, ooh, you can't, think of the word wow. With or without them, you will do it anyway. And pave your own path. Create that taxi, which now is an Uber.
There you go.
Go get it.
Aurea McGarry, everybody. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. I want to thank you in front of all of our 216,000 plus listeners and supporters that stream us every weekend and throughout the week. And on behalf of the staff here at Living Your Truth with Tavares and the listeners, we thank you, we love you, and we would love to have you back for a follow-up interview. Would that be something that you're interested in?
You can count me in.
All right. Aurea McGarry, everybody. This has been truly a great honor of mine to interview such a decorated, lovely, spirited human being. Again, Aurea McGarry, Emmy Award-winning TV show host, founder and CEO of the Limelight Network. And Aurea, you can catch her on several different networks. She's been featured all around the world. And again, she helps her clients to gain visibility, credibility, and authority through becoming professional podcasters, TV hosts, and industry leaders. And I just want to say thank you to Aurea for just sharing her time and her energy in this space that we call Living Your Truth with Tavares. We will be right back.
Hello.
Hello.
This is for you. Listen, listen, listen.
Don't forget to pick up my new book, Kissed by the Wind, a book of poems and passions, Volume 3, out now on Amazon Books. Go ahead and search Tavares Allen Garrett and get yourself a copy. Thank you for your support.
Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. Today we've been on with Aurea McGarry. Now, I love Aurea. She's beautiful. She's bright. She's brilliant. And I wanted her on the show today because I wanted to share her energy with you all. I wanted to uplift our sisters out there, our queens, our friends, our female companions and life partners. You know, I have a lot of women in my family. A lot of women. I've been around women all my life. I have 3 sisters, a beautiful mom. I have 2 daughters. I've been around women all my life. And so I understand a lot of the vibration and the passion that comes with women. Women make the world go round. They are truly one of the world's most valuable assets. And no, I don't look at women as an asset, as in like a product. But I do look at the value in women. I look at the value in their hearts and their passion and their drive and their willingness to always step up to the plate and do what's right. And that's why I felt Aurea McGarry was the absolute fit for today's episode. She's brilliant. She's had to overcome some very difficult things in life, much like a lot of you and me. See, when we overcome things in life, I'm letting y'all know we give ourselves an opportunity to be better. Your problems are there to make you better. I know that sounds a little crazy to somebody somewhere. Like, what you mean my problems make me better? Right now, my problems have me way down. Now, language is important. So if you believe that your problems have you weighed down, then you're going to feel the weight of them weighing you down. But if you believe that your problems are there to help you wise up and rise to the occasion, then you may feel a different way about what you're involved in. Here's what I understand. Without the problems, I wouldn't be forced to think outside what they call the box. Okay? We must be able to reframe what we're looking at. The first emotion usually that we want to react or respond with is not the one. Go with the second or the third one. Give yourself a moment to think things through. Give yourself a moment to understand if you fail, it's okay. Because that failure is going to help you fail forward and to become better. If you fail, that doesn't mean that you're in the wrong lane for what you want. It doesn't mean you're going after the wrong thing. Sometimes when it comes to getting what you want, guess what, y'all? We're going to stumble. We're going to fall. We may get a little dirty. It may hurt a little bit. Might be a little awkward. But as long as we get back up, we're going to be all right. And that's what it's about. That's what Aurea was talking about. She was talking about being resilient, about empowering women and lifting as she rised. That's what it's about. Each one teach one. What does she say? We don't have to do life by ourselves. We don't. A lot of people want to do life by themselves until what? Until they realize they really can't do it by themselves. No one has done anything by themselves that walks this earth. You can pick anybody on any street in any city, county, state, country, and ask them, are they doing life by themselves? And I'm pretty sure they'll tell you, no. So allow yourself to be open and available to blessings and opportunity. Don't block your blessings because you want to isolate yourself based on how you're feeling, based on an old event. Get familiar with the unfamiliar. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. And I'll tell you this, you're going to soar like the eagle you are. We will be right back.
You know what a burger should be? Pure fresh beef that doesn't go on the grill until you say the magic words. A Whataburger, please. Then they make it the way you want, with thick slices of ripe tomato, crispy lettuce, onions, pickles, mustard, ketchup, or salad dressing, all stacked up on a hot toasty bun. That's what a burger ought to be. But times have changed. Now most places make a burger fast before you even walk in the door. See it under the heat lamp? Pre-cooked, pre-assembled, and pre-packaged in that non-biodegradable box. That's a burger today. Zip here, strip there, and a little secret sauce. Instant burger, and it tastes like it. Luckily, Whataburger still makes a hamburger the way they used to. Hot and fresh and loaded with all the good stuff you want. Hey, check it out for yourself. Here's how. Drop in at your friendly Whataburger at Magnolia and Garden Grove Boulevard in Westminster, or the great new Whataburger at 153353 MacArthur in Irvine.
Welcome back to the show. This is Living Your Truth with Tavares. I am him. I want to thank everybody who tunes in from around the world every single day, every single weekend to listen to Living Your Truth with Tavares. I'm grateful. I truly am. I want to thank you all. I have so much gratitude for this space, for this platform, because I understand what goes into it. It's the authenticity. It's the organic nature. It's the fact that it's a safe and inclusive space that we have cultivated together. I want everyone to know that you can cultivate whatever you want. You can create the life that you want. Be intentional about it. Show yourself grace and be patient with yourself. And know that it's going to happen by visioneering. See yourself And whatever it is that you want, if it's a home, see yourself at the home. See yourself on the street. If it's a car, see yourself in the car. See the color of the car. If you want to take a vacation, see yourself on the vacation, relaxing and enjoying the vacation. Visualization is a powerful tool. I've said it once and I will continue to say it. Visioneering is a powerful tool. If you have comments, questions, or concerns, perhaps you want to say hello, you can email us at livingyourtruthpodcast@gmail.com. We are on X, formerly known as Twitter, at LIVIN, the letter U, the letter R, truth. And then we are also on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook at Living Your Truth Podcast. I'm so grateful for Aurea McGarry. Thank you, darling. Thank you, beautiful, for coming on the show today. Thank you so very much. Thank you for shining your light. Thank you for being such a positive influence to myself and many others and all the beautiful women that you represent around the world. You guys can catch more of Aurea at AureaMcGarry.com. That's AUREA, M as in Mary, C as in cat, G as in go, ARRY.com. AureaMcGarry.com. And she has all of her really great information, her YouTube link, her Facebook link, her LinkedIn, her Instagram, her X, and TikTok links are all at the bottom of her site. Again, AureaMcGarry.com. We love you. We support you. We are always here for you, and we can't wait to have you back on the show. And until the next time, and in the meantime, love yourself, love each other, and live your truth. Peace.
Next time on Living Your Truth with Tavares.
You have the power. It's up to you to do what you want. On the next Living Your Truth with Tavares.
Be sure to email us at livingyourtruthpodcast@gmail.com. And if you're on Twitter, we are at LIVINUR Truth. And if you're on TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, we are at Living Your Truth Podcast.
You just have to be willing to put yourself out there. And once you do, the magic will begin to happen. I'm happy to use my life as an example so that others can learn. You may have to let some things go before you become successful. Success looks different on everybody, and so does the process. Some of you want success but don't want to let go of the exact thing that's in your way of obtaining success. You can't have it both ways. Welcome to Living Your Truth with Tavares. Wow, thank you. I am living in my blessing. Thank you so much. This is great. Wow.